So this is 3.5 months. I can't believe this. So this one is 4 months old because I've sown this first. This is not a pink champagne. This is an ebony. This budgie is afraid of the sun, but look, you're getting used to the sun. You're going to fly into the sun now. 2 weeks ago, this thing here, this long stem here was, see that bit there? Okay, this bit here, that was through there. Hello there. My name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my MarsHydro grow tent. Inside is where the MarsHydro FC-3000 is housed. This grow light I have been using since the end of September, so about 4 months. It has gone through a lot of turnovers. Have turned over so many plants inside this grow light. Before, I had some mature plants grown in here because we've been having a lot of cold weather temperature or low temperature. And so I put a lot of my variegated, very expensive succulents in here. There's still a lot of succulents in here, especially the ones that's grown inside this grow light. So to say that I am happy with this MarsHydro FC-3000, well, I am very, very happy because of the result that I got from having this grow light. The main reason I had this grow tent is because I wanted to grow some succulent seeds. And I find that they grow much faster if kept inside a grow tent and a grow light combo. So in this case, I'm using the FC-3000. I'm also using another MarsHydro SP-3000 grow light, but without the grow tent. I find that the plants, specifically the succulent seedlings, I've grown under the FC-3000, and also the grow tent combo grows much, much faster compared to the ones outside the grow tent, and also in comparison to just growing it near my windowsill. So this is 3.5 months. I can't believe this. So this one is 4 months old because I've sown this first. This is not a pink champagne. This is an ebony. Although in saying that, that's probably a couple, no, not a champagne, but a Romeo Reuben hybrid because that's what I cross-pollinated with my ebony. PEDRO. Okay, what you gonna do? Okay, baby P, my budgie just wants to be in the camera as well. So you're gonna say hello. Hello. He's looking at the plants, and every time I come here, he's thinking he actually tried to go inside the tent. It's a good thing the opening wasn't big enough for him. Yes, I know. You want to talk to them? Say hello. Oh, hello. He's checking out the grow light. Are you impressed with the MarsHydro FC-3000, Pedro? See, look, you look like you're very impressed. Look at him. See? Yes, you're surveying the area, aren't you? Hey, what's all this light? See that there? That's a mean Skeletor MarsHydro. Look at him. Hey, hey, look at you. There's sun, Pedro. You're not afraid of the sun. This budgie is afraid of the sun, but look, you're getting used to the sun. You're going to fly into the sun now? No, you're too old for flying into the sun, Pedro. Hey. Oh, you like this light. Hey, do you like the MarsHydro FC-3000? Okay, even my budgie likes my MarsHydro light. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through with you. I think I better. Should we just do... you just gave them a kiss. You just gave them a kiss, baby P. Some more kisses? Who's that pretty bird? Who's that pretty bird? Okay, he just pooped on my hand. Hang on, Pedro. I'm going to turn this over. Oh, it's just a wee. It wasn't a wee. It's a big kamikaze. But anyway, let's get back. I have to actually lock him up now because or else I won't be able to do this video. So now, a lot of these plants are overdue, or especially the seed-grown ones, are overdue for transplant. Oh, look at the laulensis. That laulensis, oh my goodness. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And also that ebony, oh, they are just beautiful. Look, They're quite big. They're quite big for the size now. So, and also this one, lots of variegated Rahoya. Without my grow light, I won't be able to grow a lot of these plants. The mature plants can grow outside, the newly purchased ones, but all the seedlings is going to take a long time. So this is the difference between a seed-grown ebony grown under the grow light all the time. So this lot here has been living here for a long time. Now, in comparison to the one next to it has been near my window. So can you see the difference? So it's just, we call it chalk and cheese. So it means it's a big difference. If I were to grow these ones outside, it's gonna take me maybe a year or more to get them to this size. So window grown under the FC-3000 inside the grow tent. And that one, I placed that one under my grow light, the SP-3000 without the grow tent. And you see the difference? So these are sown on the same time. And I find also it grew a lot of mold, the soil mix, because they have the same soil mix, but that one, it just went all moldy and yucky. So I actually have to take it off from there, from the outside, just the grow light, and put it in here. And since I've put it here, it started growing as well, but I've lost a few in the process. I forgot this pink now. Oh, Callisia rosato. Pink lady or something like that. There's a pink in the name. This one wasn't pink before. This is growing upstairs near my window. This used to look like this. Ta-da! Look at that. So the one on the right, look, that came from upstairs. So his or her sister or its sister. And look at the difference. Oh my goodness. See, this one's, okay, don't grab that one. Let go. Okay, I know you want to be huggy, but you can't. So we got COVID outbreak at the moment, so you're not allowed to hug each other. Now, this one now, can you see the difference? So this one has been in here in 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks. So from that 2 weeks ago to now, that. So I love my grow light. I love my grow light. Okay, hang on, I'll put this away. Now I take you. And even that one, the Tradescantia, there's a Tradescantia there, which is almost dead. And then now it's coming back to life. It's alive. Okay, the settings, I've got it on the minimum at the moment. But normally I have the FC-3000 set to that, which is quite bright, and the plants are loving it. And I have maintained a temperature of, now right now the temperature has dropped because I've opened the tent, or I've had the tent open for a while. But before I opened this, I have maintained it at 28 degrees Celsius. And what I do is I close the whole flap. So the flap from the bottom is all closed off. To the top, I'm only up to here. So I've got this gap in here for the heat to come out. I also have the vent, one of the vent up the top, open there to control the temperature, and also this one also on the side. So that's how I regulate the temperature inside my grow tent, by opening the vents or closing it off if it gets too cold and I want it to heat up in here. I just shut everything up, and 10 minutes later I get it to 3 or 4, sometimes 5 degrees Celsius higher than the temperature before I close it off. Degrees Celsius higher than the temperature before I close it off. Now I also have, hang on, I'm just trying to step in here because I'm going to show you something amazing. So this is, for those indoor plant lovers, this is a Manjula. This one, I bought this almost May last year, and I promise you, I am not exaggerating. 2 weeks ago, this thing here, this long stem here was, see that bit there? Okay, this bit here, that was 2 there. And after putting it in here, the spot is just on the door here, and I made a little thing to hang it up. And now look how much it's grown. I could not believe it. I am just flabbergasted. I could not believe this, how fast it has grown. And then also there's a lot of new shoots that's coming out of it. I am so happy with this plant now. See, look, there's also lots of new shoots coming out, like more. See this one near my thumb. There's one behind there. Look on the other side there. It's crazy. It's phenomenal. And also this one now, this one shooting up as well because that wasn't there. So if I were to base it on the growth conservatively, that's the shorter end of the stick here. But this one from being, just say up to about to here. So that's, you can see anyway from the scars, the dark spots. So it was to there. That was like the tip of it. And these are all new growth. Look at the new growth. Nice and healthy and no marks. So anyway, I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I got some sense into me and thought, you know, like I thought they're supposed to be slow growing. Well, someone said to me they're slow growing because I killed one before already and it took so long. It's like 2 years finally before it died. But this one now only took, so in May, a couple of months, you're going to have your 1 year anniversary with me. So I started with, it was in one of my videos as well. Oh, there's another new growth in the bottom there. I can see from here. So in one of my indoor plant video, I think I've sort of just filmed past it or something like that. And it was still small. And at the same time, when I got this, I also got the Marble Queen. And the Marble Queen is even worse. And I thought I'm going to lose them. So what prompted me to put my indoor plants, or these difficult growing indoor plants, I'm sure other people's plants grow much easier with them, but I'm not really very good with indoor plants. I just buy them to decorate the house. I'm not really an indoor plant grower. But since doing YouTube videos, I decided, well, okay, you know, variety is the spice of life, because it's just going to be boring if I just keep showing you succulents all the time. Plus, I'm also curious to see if with all the tools and the tricks of the trades I've learned in growing succulent, will I be able to successfully grow my indoor plants as well? Because I have killed so many indoor plants over the years, it's not funny. So it's become like, oh, I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee. Oh no, instead I'll just buy an indoor plant. So anyway, this one now, it was very, you can see also the brown leaves. So from the tip of the brown leaves is the new shoot. So those ones there, okay, hang on, just put that there. Okay, even this one, and also the color. So you can see the difference between, on the right hand side of it is mostly white. The whole plant was all that color, and see now it's gone yellow, and you can see, look, new shoots coming out. So I haven't fertilized them. I just keep giving them just tap water, so that I let sit for 24 hours before giving it to them. But look how many babies now, 1, 2, 3 new shoots coming out of it. So, and also you can see, oh, there's another shoot in the bottom there where my finger is. There's a new node coming out, not a node, but a little plant, a leaf. So these are all 2 weeks. So I got 1, 2, 3 leaves, the yellow one. Those are new growth. From 2 weeks of growth under the grow light. So I'm really, really happy now. So I'm actually thinking now of redoing my setup here. So I need to put more, because I've got this side wall here, which is just a waste of space. I'm going to build a shelf to put inside the grow tent, so that way I can put more plants. I can accommodate more plants in it. I love Alocasia, but I can't grow them. They keep dying on me. In winter, they go through this cycle of, well, they grow in summer, in spring and summer, and then in winter, they die. And then I'm left with a bare pot. Doesn't matter how much light, I have a little LED light where I shine on them, and they still die. And then in springtime, they come back, but very, very, very slow. This one now, when they do come back, see the small leaves here? That is smaller than that. So this one is on its way out. It's going yellow. This would be about a year now in my care. and it has seen winter already, and winter there was just an empty pot and I was just heartbroken. So I guess that's probably why I love leafy succulents. They put a smile on my face all the time, and they put a little twinkle in my heart every day when I see them. But with indoor plants, because where we are, if I don't have all the light and humidifier and all that sort of stuff that people are using to grow them, it's just high maintenance, and I don't like high maintenance plant. So I want to be able to put a plant in a pot and maybe repot it every couple of years, or 3 years or 5 years, and they will still grow. That's the sort of plant I like. So these ones, I have to water them every second day in summer, because we've been having a lot of dry days. So this one now, I just top it up a while ago. So it's been, see the tips as well, it's going brown. This new shoots is going brown, the tips here. Got new shoots. I got 1, 2, I don't want to count it because you might jinx it. My cuprea, are you cuprea? Yes, and you can see there's still water there, but anyway, it's not really touching the bottom because there's a little ledge on that pot. So there's tiny, because I just watered it, but that dries up really, really quick in here. Now, 2 weeks ago, there was 2 leaves on this one. So the biggest, hang on, I'll just move this Hilo beauty. Now, this was here, that leaf, and this leaf, but it wasn't that big. And you can see that's being damaged by something, or I don't know, look. Now, this 1, 2, 3, so 1 leaf, 2 leaf, 3 leaves. Those are new leaves. This is actually not a leaf. This is a plant. This just sprouted out. So those 2 new leaves from that stem there, and new one coming out. So I only paid $10 for this plant like 2 years ago. I think 2000, what year is it now? 2019. Okay, so when I got it, I think, if I can remember correctly, but it was a while back, because I was doing the video before with the SP-3000 still. But anyway, well, at least it's a year and a half with me, at least 2 years, gotta be 2 years at least. So anyway, so it grew before under the grow light as well, but then it sort of died down in winter. It didn't really die down. I still have the leaves because I had it growing under a grow light upstairs. I got my LED light sort of shining on it to keep it like hooked up to a living machine. And that's what it seems to me. And then it still lived, but it wasn't happy. So now that I have it here, I really want to put it somewhere where it can grow. But anyway, so this one as well. Okay, I moved that one. This is so exciting, and I just want to share my excitement with you. Thank you, MarsHydro FC-3000 and Grow Tent. Now, this one as well. Oh, this morning when I opened this one, there's all these droplets of dew on the surface of my Standleyana, Monstera Standleyana. Now, this one I paid $15. In one of my vlog videos, this is just a stump. There wasn't even a stump. They had these leaves here. There's only like 2 leaves. But someone stole a plant, I'm sure, from one end here and also from another end here. So that's why I got it for $15 from a local hardware store. Now, this one here, this already grew a little bit up to, say, there. Now, in the last 2 weeks, it shoot off. Look at that. So that one already there, because it was just sort of growing slowly where I had it near the window. It was slow, but I'm still happy because I only have this for like, I think December is when I got this one, early December. And look at that. Look, and there's another stem coming out of it. So I'm really, really, really happy with the growth progress. It might even encourage me to start collecting. Someone just made a comment on one of my videos that I am a hoarder. I am not a collector. So I said, well, who says I'm a collector? I am a hoarder. Well, I'm just trying out to see all these plants, and then, oops, okay. So I put too much water in this one. I have to empty that out. But anyway, we're just going to talk about the pink princess here. So Philodendron pink princess has been looking worse for wear. You can tell that this is a very sick looking pink princess, but every leaf has got a splash of pink, even the sickly one, look. So I think that's spider mite or something like that. So I have to treat this. I just need to wipe some white oil on this one, and that seems to do the trick for me with spider mites. And also I need to hose it down, but then I've already given up on it, but I thought it's just gonna die. So just gonna die, just put it under the grow light here and see what happens. And it started recovering. So, and then to a point wherein it's got new growth now. So this one was still the old growth. I'm supposed to chop that off and give that to a friend of mine, but I couldn't before because it was just so slow. And you can see those 2 leaves and 3. So there's that one was ready on its way out when, or coming out. And then these 2 are 2 weeks growth. So 2 weeks. And there's another leaf coming out of that one there. And up the top here, I think they're affected by something. So even that one, you can see some new, all these new shoots decided to come out all of a sudden. They're just popping up everywhere. And even up the top here. So let me see that one. So I might need to chop. And also, let's just inspect this. And I'm sure there's some mites of some wood mites or potting soil mites in the soil as well, because when I watered it, I saw these brown things jumping around. So they're supposed to be good because it breaks down the compost or the bark or whatever's in the soil in here. See, I haven't even changed the soil. It's still living on its original soil. So maybe it's time to change the soil. Look, I like that part there. Oh, it's so pretty. Look. That is a pretty, hang on, it's not focusing. Yes. So anyway, guys, that's all my report with my MarsHydro FC-3000 grow light and grow tent. Turn it up. Turn the fan on. And we zip her up.